Oh, we're live? No, we're not. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, we're on. There you go. Hi, guys. Welcome to New TV Now. I'm so glad you cared to join us. My name's John Penuel. I'll be your host today. We got an exciting show on tap for you guys. Yeah, so I'm drinking a little bit of coffee here. It's the only good thing that ever came out of civilized society, I believe. You know, maybe I only came into creation just to have a good cup of coffee. I don't even know. But we'll stop with that for a moment. Let's talk about what we're doing here, okay? So this is New TV Now. We are going to be giving you the new option for a new way of being, a new being, basically. So, you know, our number one sponsor is the New Sound. So let's start with that. New, you. And that's what we promote. That's what we encourage. We encourage you to sing that before you go to sleep at night. And, you know, it's optional, you know. And if you do that, you'll probably have some kind of great real side experience. And I suggest you record those in a journal and review them and try to learn and ask the real guides what's going on in this world. Okay, and outside of it. So we want to thank our great writer, Dwayne the Great Writer, .info. He is our number one promoter. Okay, he wrote down a lot of material, and he was given the rod of power, and he was given the way for us to figure out what's going on around here, how to get out of this thing, because it's crazy here, right? Okay, so yeah, so. The way this works, guys, is we have everything on the new screen, okay? And let me just go ahead and start this off here. Okay, so boop, there's the TV. Okay, so with the television, the way that's going to work is everything you see out here inside of this area, okay, where you see my hands, okay, this is all going to be live stuff. The stuff you see on the television set in the background there, okay, that's going to be recorded material, displayed material from the internet, or live streams from other locations around creation. Okay, so let's get right into it. Boom. Our display. Views. Thank God for that. Oh wait, forget that guy. So yeah, so you see this a lot on most of the stuff we put out. NewTVNow.com. Yeah, unfortunately it's not. It's still under New Constructs, guys. Okay, and you'll be able to see that here if you type it in newtvnow.com. okay, you'll get this page here. It'll say under New Constructs, and of course if you look, you'll see at the top there are some links that are active and available. They are for, let's go show you guys, they are for well, let me just explain the site for a second. So NewTVNow.com, when you first land on that page, what's going to happen is you're going to be presented with live streams and ongoing things that are going on in the with the wonderful worldwide educators around the world. Okay, if they're not presented, please contact me and I will make sure you're presented. If you are a wonderful worldwide educator, we're going to make sure you're on there. Okay, and so that's going to be all new stuff that's going on right now as we speak. And view streams, which is going to be the first selection, that'll be you know, that'll be stuff from the past, you know, previously recorded things, possibly you know, content that may not be new but probably new related. So yeah, we do have a disclaimer. It was in the fair warning. And basically what it is that you know, this is an enlightenment, this is a parody, this is entertainment, this is you know, some kind of uplifting moment for you. This may be educational, but it's all these things, and it's none of those things. So, you know, take that into consideration when you're watching. And we like the parody part. Okay, so if you click on this right here, this is Dwayne the Great Writer. Okay, you've got to go check this guy out. Okay, this guy here, he's got it going on, guys. Okay, so the New Presentation Foundation, all humanitarian educators, okay, recognize the all-natural environment that supports us all. Wake up with us, guys. Okay, we got it going on over here. Okay, so go ahead and check his site out. He's going to change everything. All right, so yeah, so let's go back and let's see what's going on with this. All right, so this one here, this is Wonderful Worldwide Educators. This is a great site, guys. This is such a great site. Yeah, so Miss Kelsey, she put together this great site, and you can go here and you can click on the links. Okay, she has all these different things going on here, and it's fantastic. In fact, I got involved with the new option as a direct result of Miss Kelsey and her work. She's got great work going on. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff you can see. We've got the NuHome School, which is Sandy and Mary. We're going to get into that a little bit. You're going to get to meet Mary in a few moments. She's going to be singing a new sound with her children. We also have you know, a lot of projects that we're interested in getting involved with, so we're going to get on that. Okay, that's coming. And then, of course, if you go to, like I said, Kelsey Lynn Brown, she's a wonderful writer, and you know, she's real, man. She's real. So, you know, like we're excited. There's a lot of websites out here. There's a lot of material floating around. Okay, and you can purchase the books. We encourage you to make donations, purchase books. Get involved, guys. Get involved. The only reason that we can even exist is by your support and by our own recognition of the self. Okay, so yeah, so that's all the good stuff we're going to talk about. And let's get out of that. Boop. Let's go here. Okay, so we're going to go back to right here, right? Okay, so you know, yeah, so we're going to have Miss Mary come out with her children. Like I said, you know, here's what's going to happen. We're going to do the new U sound. Okay, you guys ready? It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Let's do it. Okay.
Hey, John.
What's up, dude?
I lost the hamster by accident.
I found him, dude.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she came right up to me. She called right up. She looked right up at me and she went. And I was like, there you are.
Like she just like.
I think she was hungry and thirsty, dude.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what she did, dude. It was great.
Who is that to you? In dreams I talk with you. In dreams I take. In dreams I walk. All the time. In dreams I walk with you.
Yes.
Talk with you. In dreams I talk with you. In dreams I walk with you.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Thanks for coming out and watching our show with us. We really appreciate it. I just want to let you guys know that we're very happy to do what we're doing today. And I want to thank Jay and Pat both for being actively involved and cooperating to the best of their ability. I want you to know that I enjoy doing this, that this is a lot of fun. And I want to introduce to you Miss Mary. Miss Mary is involved with the NuHome school. She's a new mom, and she has a lot to say right now.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary, working, sharing the NuHome school, Real Guidance and Real Education. I have my daughter who's 11, Jalen, and my son Patrick who's 4. So as all you parents know, kids all have a mind of their own, as they should. And there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot that we're always trying to protect them from and teach them more. So with the NuHome school, you can have real guidance and real education by singing the new song and reading the new books. There are kid books and the Rebazar books, and there's the Waking Child book by Dwayne the Great Writer. I also have a blog at newhomeschool.blogspot.com. And it is What is NuHome School. I've just started. We're just, basically like a lemonade stand starting out. And, I have a lot of new friends. Kelsey Lynn Brown, Henny Draper, Eric Oak, Dwayne, Eva, Rada, Val, Sandy. There's a lot of wonderful people sharing all about the new presentation, which that's just what it is. It's a presentation. You can't fit it in the box, but you can experience it for yourself. You just continue to learn with the process, that there is so much more to learn on a daily basis. And I just try to support my children in everything that they want to learn, and I'm always trying to guide them to have a bigger picture. And the way to do that is to sing the new song, which is New You. So on the NuHome School blog spot, it is What is NuHome School? And there's only a few blogs. I have just started out writing things, but if you wanted to check it out and come there, I'll be writing real information, real health benefits, just certain point of views from a bigger view of what I see of what's going on. So just today I wrote, Real health is the earth. We are not just on the earth, we are of the earth. Instead of mandatory vaccines, we should have mandatory laws against the production of plastic. The earth is what sustains us. It is what we have for life here. It's like the sun shining. It just shines. Nature is natural, just like the intrinsic, beautiful, wonderful vehicle we occupy, which is so complex, no amount of one-dimensional literal education will ever be enough to fully understand the wonders of how the body operates. It's so magically woven, it works on our behalf, sending its own signals naturally. It operates just like the earth. It just does. We are one with nature. Nature is natural and provides everything we need to not only survive but thrive. It is being heavily poisoned, just like our bodies and that of our young children, with tripling the amount of so-called healing properties of aluminum, polysorbate 80, formaldehyde, etc. It's not hard to see what's happening here. The earth is dying, and rapidly at that. What makes sense? The wonders of nature, the natural processes, or the creations of the literal man with their wonder poisons, thinking they are bigger than all that is, all that we are, all that sustains us. You are being heavily poisoned. You are natural all phenomenon, a free being of real light. We are here making sense in a senseless world. We support the all-natural environment that supports all of us. We wonderful worldwide educators really do have the cure for all. With that being said, there is just a lot that goes missing with the education that your children are receiving in their schools. Everything is basically planned here to keep us thinking that, you know, we're just small beings, and there is a lot to learn from your real side visions, which is why you utilize the new song. It's the direct connection to the sound light reality outside of creation. Again, there are so many things going on in this world that are just, it's all upside down, and it doesn't make any sense when we have this wonderful earth that provides everything we need for it, but it's being heavily poisoned, and it does have a lot to do with our choices. But here's where it's so upside down is, why aren't kids learning permaculture in school, or why aren't there big gardens there for them to learn? Why isn't it something that's like second nature for us to grow our own food? I mean, we don't, you know, water is free, it rains from the sky, the sun is just shining, it's just there for us, and somehow somebody owns it, and we have to pay for it.
Or
so,
lease it, right?
I know that this is like, oh, I've heard this, and yeah, we can tell this is what's going on, but what we're sharing here is a bigger view, and it's a bigger idea. You know, you have 5 bodies here in creation. You have your physical body, you have your emotional body, your mental body, and your etheric body. And they all have their own personalities. Like, you know, and you can tell this, like, when you're going through, like, an emotional state, a lot of the times these, you know, they can rule what it is that you're doing. You can also be manipulated with Wi-Fi or, you know, certain triggers that are stimulated for your control here, so that, you know, you get so caught up in what's going on here that you don't recognize that you're a free being of real light, that we're bigger than that. And with all the history and the sacred writings and the talks of Jesus, like, we all know that we're something bigger, but it's not being taught regularly that you have been reincarnated millions and millions of times. And nothing's negated. I mean, these are your choices. You have decided all of this, and to do this, it's just now you have the chance to become more aware than you ever have by singing the new song, and learning how to occupy, you know, this position that you have with a much greater survival. And it's something that you can give to your children so they can become more aware. Like I said, I have 2 children, you know, one's 11 and one is 4, and it's hard to give them real guidance and real education and help them recognize that even the songs that they're listening to are manipulating their body instead of a nice, distorting it instead of, you know, having a nice rhythm going on in there. And it's fun, but I mean, they're playing it at school dances, and, you know, we're not really recognizing how things affect us, and we're not recognizing that the earth is being destroyed greatly. And just as the earth is being destroyed, so are we, with GMO foods, with 5G. I mean, we're really not asked of anything. They didn't ask to put smart meters in our home or do any testing to see what that does to our body. And there are chemists out there, and, you know, in biochemistry, and it talks about the, you know, the structure of our cells and how, you know, they manipulate the structure of your cells so it stands on a, you know, a curved axis, which, you know, and everybody knows this, that when you have a sickness, your cells like either mutate or they take on different shapes and they're not round anymore, and this is what causes like sickness in the body. So anyways, you have 5 bodies here in creation. You can learn to see them yourself, and what overlooks all of these 5 bodies in creation is your real awareness. So recognizing that you even have a real awareness is the beginning to start to align your 5 bodies and just recognize more than you ever have and move out of the world of creation. And reading Dwayne's books, any of the new books, they're all over the place. Kelsey Lynn Brown, they're on my Facebook, Mary Duffy. You can find me at Mary You, New You, YouTube, MARUNUYU, YouTube.com.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff going on, guys, and I want to apologize to some of our language different participants and listeners and viewers. Unfortunately, we don't have the translation setups for that yet. We will be getting to that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's still in transition, And, we're working on that, okay? So I'm taking a lot of that stuff into consideration, but we were so excited. We didn't want to wait until we had it all together. We wanted to get started on this as soon as possible because all things are new today, so we want to get right into it. And
Well, I have to say something about that, starting as soon as possible. It is never too late to start to recognize more. None of us are perfect here. We're all in the same life. We're all working on things between, from drugs to relationships to battles at work to, just learning how to survive here and be happy. And we really do have the real cure using the new sounds.
And we're so excited, guys. You're in store for the ride of your lives. If you come onto our channel and watch what's about to go on here, this is going to be one heck of an experience for you. And we encourage you to join us here. We encourage you to join every one of the wonderful worldwide educators at wonderfulworldwideeducators.com. Miss Kelsey Lynn Brown, Henry, Dwayne, the great writer. I mean, everybody that's involved. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry. I want to thank everyone for their participation. I also want to encourage everyone to, reach out and get in touch with each other here and on the real side, guys. That's where we're doing the most work. Some of us, we're half a planet away from each other, but we're like sitting in the classroom right next to each other. I love it.
Yeah, I just had a real side experience maybe 2 days ago, and I won't go into the whole experience. It's fairly long, but what I will tell you is I was so my daughter's father, he's in another relationship, and he has other children, but that's not the point. I don't want to get too personal in anyone's situations. And this is what you'll find with your real side visions is at first there's a lot of personal, it's very personal, so you don't want to, you want to share your personal experiences with people that you can trust. And we do have a real side. We have places where you can share your real sides and you can reach out and we can help you have a bigger view on what's happening in your real side so you can pay attention more to yourself and find different ways or, even recognize what's going on so that you can help assist others or protect yourself and other people. So I won't get into the whole real side, but they are a lot of fun. And they do help you become more aware because, people term the real side as dreams, but it's actually the real side. This physical body that you live in, you only occupy it for a very short period of time, and you could really take the risk and decide to move all the way through all of the worlds of creation, all of the dimensions of creation, and really exist in the real universes of purity and sincerity and the wonderfulness of life. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys
for visiting new.tv.now.com.
No, it's actually newtvnow.com. But nice try. I'm the technical one. She's the one with all the knowledge, and she's also the boss. So I try to listen to everything she says. Hey, listen.
We're all our own bosses. So that's the other thing about becoming new is there is no control. There's you recognize a bigger picture, and you really you're your own limitation, and we're all our own limitations here.
Yeah. So thanks for coming out with us, guys, and we'll end it with the new. New you.